intro.
Come along with us on a journey of meandering exploration. We will laugh, we will cry, and most importantly, we will waste an hour so we don't have to hang out with our families. Whether we're bringing the sexy or telling you to fuck off, Teddy, Ashtray, Oracle, and Mystic will do it with enough enthusiasm to barely keep you awake. So strap in and strap on for another ride with the only show on the internet that has more episodes than viewers. This is the Red Eye Report.
Alrighty.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, forgive my hoarse voice, but in tonight's episode of the Red Eye Report, we didn't interrupt the intro. Good job, Teddy. Yeah. Tonight, we're talking about famous ransoms.
Fuck yourself.
And our usual kidnapped, don't mind if I do. Our usual kidnapped victims are obviously Stockholm's Oracle, who keeps winking at her kidnappers and complimenting their tracksuits.
Yeah.
Then there's It's the Little Things Mystic, who won't stop bitching about the one-ply toilet paper, but still hogging it all.
Well, dude, I mean...
Why can't I see through it? Is it going to melt halfway through? I mean, what's going on here? It's a concern. I get it.
And then there's This Is Nothing Like the Comic Teddy, who is really offended his ransom is 75% lower than ours.
Yeah.
And then there's all I know is this timeshare sounded legit Ashtray, whose low rent RER vacation idea got us all kidnapped in the first place. And this is the Red Eye Report. So
Nicaragua didn't have any Airbnbs.
Before we get into it, forget about our weekly Dane County Humane Society pet of the week. This week is Monty, the water buffalo, who was excommunicated from his herd for his Ed McMahon impressions. Here's Monty. All right. So, the idea for tonight's episode about famous ransoms was the current ransom top of the news stack story of the revered matriarch Nancy Guthrie. So I'll have one for her.
I'm gonna post our link on Reddit. Where should I post it?
Fuck, I don't know. Probably a podcast. Subreddit. So Nancy Guthrie, she is the mother of NBC Today show's host Savannah Guthrie, who I wouldn't be surprised because NBC is always one of the top morning shows. She's probably one of the highest paid news anchors. Because she's been holding that chair since old fucking Matt Lauer finally was, harassing women too much.
Kicked out,
got booted.
Really right. Yeah.
So, anyways, Savannah Guthrie's mother, I guess, went out with her other daughter, son-in-law, and went out to eat. They took her back home and dropped her off. And then, next morning, they couldn't get a hold of her. And she's fucking missing. And there's blood found on the, walkway or the entrance of the front of her place. And then the FBI released these, you see these pictures here in the outline. You see these of the...
Yeah, right?
That's some creepy ass shit right there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yo, garlic. What the fuck is that?
It's here he's putting weeds. I think these pictures that he was taking out the cameras or thought he was. And then I don't know, does he have gold teeth or is there a flashlight in his mouth? In that one.
I think it's a flashlight in his mouth.
So, anyways, they found
gold teeth,
blood splattered.
Well, what would they be fucking shining off of?
The infrared of the Ring camera. I don't know. Anyways, they and then the kidnappers send a ransom note to TMZ, as well as two other
That's what I
like
would do.
local.
Wait, they didn't send it to the family?
Nope, I don't believe so. I mean, maybe they did, but the ransom note also addressed the family. They're basically asking for about $6 million worth in Bitcoin.
Hoping they weren't asking for the money from TMZ. Like, hey, we kidnapped this chick.
No, no, they weren't. But I wouldn't be surprised if the kidnappers are like, fuck, we aren't gonna send this to NBC. Like, NBC is gonna like just pass it on to the authorities first.
Right. They're gonna bury it, whereas TMZ
They're gonna bury
they're
it.
gonna air that shit.
They know TMZ is not gonna hold back. Like they're like,
Right.
TMZ will share it first and then share it with the police, which sounds like they kind of did. But she's still
Well,
missing.
that's their duty as fucking honest journalists.
Mm-hmm. Release the truth.
The TMZ are journalists?
And they apparently
joke,
there's a Bitcoin wallet that they say that all of a sudden shows $6 million has moved to it. But the police are also saying, well, the family hasn't paid them. So what that $6 million all of a sudden is doing, which is the same amount that was in the ransom note, Scripto wallet, no authorities have mentioned yet. But that's where that case is at. So then I got me thinking.
Something's fucky here, dude.
Something's real fucky.
I think it was the sister and her husband.
I heard I saw some headlines like the brother-in-law, like they're looking close at the brother-in-law, but of course they are. He was the one who took her home and dropped her off.
Right. Oh, you dropped her off, all right.
I mean,
right.
They totally, if it's the brother-in-law, he totally fucked himself over by sending that to TMZ.
Yeah,
and putting himself on
Right.
fucking blast. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Let alone like if it was the brother-in-law asking for Bitcoin, it's like, how are you going to use that? You know? Anyways, so that got me thinking about some other famous ransom cases. And one of the more interesting ones, remember Bobby Brown? Married to Whitney Houston?
Yeah.
He was kidnapped?
I did not know that either. He was kidnapped.
Holy shit.
I thought you were going to say he kidnapped somebody.
Yeah, I would have believed that.
That would be less surprising. Right. No, and apparently this was like not reported to the authorities. It kind of only came out later in like I think after Whitney died. In 93, Brown was lured out of a club by a woman towards a waiting van. And these guys jumped out, known as the Preacher Crew. Essentially, they bought his debt. Bobby Brown took
Preacher
a whole...
Crew?
Yep, called the Preacher Crew. Bobby Brown took a whole kilo worth $25,000 and then never paid the dealer back. And so he was dodging these dealers, and these dealers were like out at another club, and they're shooting talking about, different gang shit, whatever gang shit. Anyways, they're like, yeah,
whatever gangs talk about,
They're just talking gang shit.
They're talking about Bobby Brown, and they said, yeah, if we ever see that cat, like, he's dead. And the Preacher Crew was like, well, what do you mean?
Why are you trying to talk like them?
Yeah, please stop.
That's just what I do.
Horrible.
The Preacher Crew was like, listen, like, we'll buy your debt. We'll give you $10,000. He's not your problem anymore. He'll be like when you sell debt on the cheap,
right?
Yeah,
it's like a credit, like
credit debt. Yeah,
pennies on the dollar.
Like that.
Shit. Huh?
Yeah. So they bought his debt. They then
now
got
he owes
this
40.
chick to take him. They kidnapped him in the van. They brought him back to basically like a freaking flop house, trap house apartment, stripped him naked, hog-tied him. And then, because there's like a bunch of different gangbangers in and out, and this guy who was one of the crew telling the story, this is like recently, after he probably got out of jail. He's like, someone was like, who who the hell's that? And it's like, that's Bobby Brown, man. And they're like, sing the song. And he's hogtied naked on the floor. And he's like, I don't want to sing the song. And then so they grabbed his nuts and started burning the hair off his scrotum with a lighter till he sang.
What the fuck?
And they asked for a ransom from Whitney Houston, $400,000.
Wow.
And they said she came down in a taxi by herself wearing a wig with a big bag. And she came up to that apartment. She's like, the guy was like, we had our guns out and everything. She just came, she dropped that bag on the floor and said, where the fuck's he at? And then went in and found him naked and hogtied and like just untied him. And she's like, where the fuck is his clothes? And just like stormed out.
Wow.
What a bad bitch.
Yeah,
And
right.
they said they're like, he was crying like a baby. Like she came back
They
and
burned
got
his
her
nuts. I'd be crying too.
Yeah.
$400,000. It was right after she
She's
did the
probably
movie
like,
The
get the fuck up,
Bodyguard.
motherfucker.
Wow.
Oh, I bet she was pissed at him.
Oh man,
that's
Followed
love
some
for you.
Followed some pussy out the club and got caught. That's what happened.
that's some
Yeah,
good shit,
right.
man.
Got lured out of the
You
club.
got looted.
Yep.
You got a honey potted.
Exactly. This next one, which was really hard to find details on, because I think it was just like one or two, biographies or something that referenced it. But the Animals.
Mm.
Remember that band, House of the Rising Sun?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They were touring in Japan, 1968. Their manager at the time, Kevin Deverick. So the tour was delayed. They had like problems getting visas to get to Japan. So they actually missed some of the earlier shows on this Japanese tour. They get there. And basically, he didn't realize, the promoters for this tour, they're Yakuza. And they're like, motherfucker, you owe us $14,000 for those missed shows.
Oh man.
And so they kidnapped the manager.
Oh dude.
And they somehow, like, I don't know if this was like he fast talked his way
This
out
is
of
like
it.
a mid-2000s comedy plot.
They should make a movie about this, because it sounds like somehow he got out of this by like their limited English. And then he wrote like on paper, like an IOU, basically like, I will pay. Yeah, I think it was like $25,000. Like, I will pay back $25,000 to the Yakuza. But then he's like, I doubt any of these guys can read English. So then he also wrote, I am writing this letter under duress. Like, he wrote it out blatantly, which
Google Translate back then, fellas.
like then gave him enough time to like get out of there. They like let him go. And he like went and got all the band members, and they're like, we got to get the fuck out of this country. They had to leave so fast. They left all their band gear and tour equipment in Japan.
Wow.
So the next was Charlie Chaplin's corpse. Did you know Charlie Chaplin's corpse
man. Never
was-
heard
I know
of
that.
was kidnapped?
Was he like was it Weekend at Bernie's style, or was he?
Kind of. It was
I
in
hope so.
1978. Like that,
1978, dude. I didn't realize
yeah,
he'd
I think
lived.
he
so
died
long.
in like 70, in the 70s. I can't remember, but it might have been not too far before this happened, because it was all in the news. Roman Wardez and Ganev, two rough
Nailed
looking
it.
dudes. They dug up his grave, and he was buried in Switzerland. And then they reburied it in a whole different location. But like right away, like the world, like someone noticed, and it was like in all the newspapers, like Charlie Chaplin's grave has been dug up, and we don't know where his body is. So the whole world knew, which then, like, just like today, it caused like multiple people were calling in saying, I got Charlie Chaplin's body. Like, here's the ransom. They like got flooded with fake ransom requests. So the authorities, though, tapped the phone line of the widow, Charlie Chaplin's widow, and she like played along with the kidnappers of the dead body. um, and they wiretapped 200 different public payphones in the area
Yeah.
and had police watching, and they actually caught the ransomers, and then they couldn't even remember where they remember which cornfield, but then they couldn't find the spot when they found like they were busted, and they're like, all right, we're gonna dig the body up, and they're like, fuck, we forgot, it's like somewhere in this cornfield. they had to use metal detectors and go over the whole cornfield until they finally found it. And
How would
then
they find it?
so they
with
reburied Charlie
metal?
Chaplin.
Yeah, metal detector, like metal teeth that you have like fillings or something.
The
in your teeth.
casket
How
had
did they-
metal in it.
Oh, casket. Okay.
Okay.
Like they didn't take his body out of the casket or anything. Like
Oh,
they just
okay.
like
Yeah.
took the whole casket. And so they reburied him this time under 2 meters of concrete. That's like 6 motherfucking feet.
Thank you
Yeah.
for putting that in there, because I honestly didn't know what 2 meters was.
Next, Jeremy
Mystic is feeling saucy tonight, huh?
Bentham's head.
No, I didn't. I don't know what the fuck a meter is.
Some
What's a
people,
meter?
yeah, can't.
3 feet. I thought you were
Sure.
being facetious.
3 feet is a yard. A
But they're
meter's
close.
a yard?
If you want a rough average, a yard and a meter are close
Dang.
Oh, I
enough.
didn't know that.
That's just like an easy way of converting feet to meters, at least in my head.
Well, fuck you then.
Yeah, fuck us.
Ooh,
Jeremy Bentham's head. He was a philosopher in utilitarianism, and he had basically he like demanded from one of his other professor friends or whatever to like preserve his body in a seating position. He's like sitting on a chair, and he's like dressed up. He's basically mummified with a cane and stuff, and he's like in this fucking University of London. That's where he's kept. And it's like it became a regular convention that let's see, yeah, university. It became like a regular thing. Like students would sometimes sneak into the enclosure and take his head and like hide it on the university. In 1975, the
Like you
students
do.
stole it as a prank, and they demanded $100 be paid to a local shelter. The university countered like, "We'll pay $10."
That's pretty great.
$10, and they're like, "Okay," and they gave.
we'll pay $10 and your families get to live. Give us the head.
The thing is, now they have like a wax. Also, because the real head was like, it became like almost a shrunken head. It looked so gross that someone made like a wax kind of recreation of his head.
Yeah.
That looks a little more appealing, but the rest of his body is.
Oh,
him.
that'd be great. Just the shrunken head and just throwing it in somebody's fucking locker or
Throwing
something.
it in the locker, in
Yeah.
the boys' locker room.
That guy from Beetlejuice at the end, sitting on the fucking
Yeah, right.
the couch, the fucking guy with the shrunken head.
The next one is, I'm gonna butcher these names. I should have rewatched the video, but
Way to fucking go.
Atalupa, we'll say, the last emperor of the Incas. So this story is
Let's go
roughly
Pizarro.
considered the larger for ransom. So after an Incan civil war, Atalupa defected from his, or defeated his half brother for control of the lands, and right around the same time, the conquistador Francisco Pizarro arrived in 1531. So like the Incas know that there's this like group of fucking conquistadors traveling around. They weren't like raping and pillaging all quite yet, but so
They're
and
getting there.
Pizarro
Yeah, right.
heard that Atalupa
They're
won.
working up to it.
So Pizarro heard that Atalupa had like defeated his brother in the Civil War. So Pizarro, the conquistador, is like, "Oh, you're such a badass. I always knew you'd beat your pussy ass brother." Like complimented him. And so Atalupa, the new ruler, invited him and his men to a feast. Atalupa had about 5,000 men with him, and the Spaniards had about 200. So this is like in the town square, and Pizarro had like one of his like priests basically come up to Atalupa, the Incan ruler, with a Bible and is like, please convert yourself to Christianity. And Atalupa's just like, fuck this shit, like slapped the Bible out of his hand. So Pizarro's men, though, he had his men like hidden in the like buildings all around this square, and they saw that like, oh, get them, boys, and they had guns. So basically it was like 200.
Okay.
And the warriors that came with him, they weren't like fully armed, like ready for battle either. Like most of the men actually, even though they were Incan warriors, didn't come armed. And so they killed roughly 5,000 Incan warriors with 200 men in this town. They basically ambushed them, slaughtered them. They captured the ruler, and the ransom was a room full of gold. And they estimate it was
like
it'd be about $1.5 billion worth of gold, Incan gold in today's money. Dang. And it took 8 months. Like he's holding the ruler for 8 months because it took that long for like all these people on foot to freaking walk all the gold jewel from across the Incan territories to fill this room up. And then Pizarro was like, well, shit, I basically got the ruler of this entire land in custody. Like, nah, I can't just let him go. Like, we'll never win here. So he then just like threw a mock trial and like accused him of like conspiracy, and they executed him.
Yeah.
Damn.
So they kept him prisoner for fucking that long, and then just killed him anyway. What piece of shit?
Yeah, way to go.
And then the final, most famous, is the old Lindbergh baby. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Charles
I mean,
Lindbergh,
I wasn't alive, but I do.
Yeah.
The famous aviator. His son, Charles Jr., was kidnapped March 1st, 1932, from his second-story bedroom he was sleeping in. And in his crib, they found a note demanding $50,000 for his return. And like right away, it hit the news. It became crime of the century, they called it. And so after a month and like 12 ransom notes later, a meeting for exchange for the money was arranged in a Bronx cemetery. Charles Jr. was supposed to be on a boat. Basically, like they gave the money to this guy in the cemetery, and they said, "Oh, he's on this boat, this like houseboat in Martha's Vineyard." They go there, they can't find this boat. He says is there. It was never there. Lindbergh's staff got like they were under suspicion a lot. One of the like women who worked for him like committed suicide at one point. But
really?
Yeah. So
was she like
never
blame
found that
herself
boat
or some shit?
Well, that's the thing. They don't really know whether it was pressure she got from police because they were blaming her. But it ended up as they were still searching.
Yeah.
Less than 5 miles from the house, they found the poor little boy's body in the woods. And the thing is, the ladder that was up against the house had it was like a homemade ladder, they said. So one of the rungs had broken near the top, and they think that the kidnapper, while taking the baby, broke that ladder and fell and dropped the baby. And the baby died from head trauma. They actually, the autopsy did show a fractured skull. So they think the kidnapper fucked up, dropped the baby on the way out. And then let's see here. Bruno Hampton was arrested and found with $13,000 in gold notes. So that's how they paid this ransom, was in actual gold notes. And then they had all the serial numbers, of course, written down too. So they did, when they caught him, they found those matching notes like in his garage, even though he still claimed he was innocent. And they executed him on April 3rd, 1936. So there's some ransoms for you. That's the thing I always wondered, like, how many ransoms actually, I guess the Bobby Brown one did, but that didn't involve police. But, like, it almost sounds like ransoms never fucking work, do they?
I haven't heard of a ransom for so long. I mean, you only see them on TV shows, really.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like movies and stuff. But like
movies and stuff. I mean, I haven't,
Well, I mean, that's what you see right, in the news and whatnot. I guess I've heard about like a lot of people going down to Mexico and stuff, South America and whatnot, and getting
That's
snatched
true.
up
You
by the
hear about a lot of
cartels.
Central America and stuff.
So I think that's probably still prevalent. I don't know.
Right? Yeah, exactly. All our listeners in Guatemala are like, "Fuck you, motherfuckers!" Like my cousin just got ransomed on us.
Right, but also I think they don't want to give stuff like that too much airtime either, right? Because it's like, oh,
People
well,
find
that's a
out
good fucking idea. They just made, $1 million or whatever by doing this.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, it's also not local to us.
Right.
Unless it's Savannah Guthrie's fucking mom, then we all hear about it.
Yeah, everybody hears about it.
All right, gonna move along to our what's sexy. Oracle Key Cron K2HE magnet switch keyboard. You have sexy pictures and video.
Got a sexy keyboard right there.
That's tiny.
Yeah, it's tiny. But don't let the small size fool you. It's got some serious power, and it's pretty fucking sweet. I mean, it's types really well, feels really good. But the thing that I liked about this a lot is you can connect to 3 Bluetooth devices simultaneously with it. And you can switch between that by hitting the function key and function 1, function 2, and function 3. So I can switch between different computers very quickly.
Nice.
While I'm doing it. It also comes with a 2.4 gigahertz adapter. So that's like faster, right? So I've got that in one of my computers, but it types great. It's fantastic. I think you can get them for like $130, $140. This is the best keyboard I've had by far. It's fucking awesome.
Dun dun dun.
Don't you miss the number pad at all, or you don't really use that much?
I don't use the number pad.
I'd
rather have a
number pad all the time.
I can throw this in my backpack too, right? So that's and travel with it.
Does it come with a hardtop cover?
It doesn't. They make a bunch of nerd accessories and shit you can get for it. So I will be getting that. I had another version that a wired version that I took down to Florida with me, and that was really good, but I actually prefer this keyboard over that.
Cool.
So yeah.
Keychron, that's the brand.
Yep. It's fucking awesome.
Does it light up and shit too?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it lights up and sucks your dick and does all the things that
nice.
I need
all the things you would expect from a modern keyboard.
My
glory hole
dazzled me.
keyboard.
Glory hole keyboard. Man, my fucking keys are all fucked up.
That's why your shift button's all sticky.
Why are they all sticky?
Right.
Yep, should have got the Teflon coating version. Anyways, moving on. Mystic, fucking nerds. Speaking of keyboard warriors.
So, these I've been doing this fucking videos, and the one that I didn't expect to do anything is like the one that blew up. It's this fucking Stargate SG-1. Like, I'm sure you guys have never even seen it because it's not. I didn't think it was that popular.
Clips.
But like these fucking people like are arguing about shit in the fucking comments, and it's hilarious, dude.
Hey, that's awesome, man. Let them argue about it. I think I saw like a few episodes of this. This is like back mid 2000s or something.
Late 90s.
Late 90s.
Yeah, it started in like 99, I want to say, or 97.
They had a cult following, but I was not one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't that one guy? I don't know. He's like famous for some other show.
Oh yeah,
MacGyver.
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 Yeah, MacGyver's in
MacGyver.
this. Okay.
Yeah, they like rip on. They actually. There's a couple jokes in the first season where they talk about MacGyvering something. But yeah. So anyway, a lot of nerds got almost like 18,000 views.
How many
on that
seasons
one
does that show go?
Shit, like 10, and it had like
All
two
right.
spin-offs, Stargate Atlantis and Stargate
Made enough
Universe, I think.
money.
Do they
Can't argue with
do
that.
they still have some fucking Stargate shit out there?
They're actually redoing it.
Of course they are.
Yeah, of course they
Is that
are.
Michael
right?
Crichton who wrote that?
Stargate?
One of the
I have
guys,
no
one of the
fucking
guys
idea.
on the show, he's the voice of Kratos in the God of War games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the dude. Teal'c. He plays Teal'c. He's the big black dude.
Mm.
Yeah.
The I wonder if MacGyver,
Indeed.
that guy's still alive, right? The MacGyver guy.
I think so. Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
They'll probably get him on that. He's probably shooting up fucking T
Heroin?
cells
Oh,
or
yeah.
In the bathroom?
heroin or whatever they need to do to get him ready to
same-
get on these shows.
Sure, yeah, do the same stuff like Jason Stamos would be doing, or The Rock.
Yeah. Right.
Keep their fucking.
Nobody seems to
Uh.
age anymore, so whatever the
Right.
fuck they need to do. All in the
Right.
name of fucking
The umbilical cords of.
Plus he's
live
Canadian.
capitalism. Yeah,
Plus
so
he's Canadian,
he's
so
gonna
he's
live
got
to
good
be like
healthcare.
300.
Yeah. Right.
They have health care.
Yeah.
Touche. All right. Moving on to Teddy, sister-in-law out. Ooh, boy.
My sister-in-law's finally out of the house. So my wife's house. So we can.
Oh, I thought she was like, I'm a lesbian.
So she's the jury's still out, on that one. But she was living in the house for like a year and a half, wasn't paying rent. She's out now. Me and my dad are going to go with a contractor on Saturday in the morning to start doing some shit. So excited.
Start.
How old
doing
was
some
she?
Shit.
Huh?
The sister-in-law.
Like 34, 35.
Oh, okay, like an adult. I wasn't sure, like some like fucking 21-year-old, like I need a place to stay.
Calm down,
Don't be
that
a
thing.
problem. Get the fuck up.
Simmer down.
She hot?
All right. I don't think so. I think I got the hot one.
Oh, all right.
Well, that's good.
Tracy's not picky.
All right. Any other details on that drama? Sounds juicy.
No, man, I'm just happy that fucking.
Ashtray's got his
Right.
fucking like bloodhound fucking juicy.
Yeah. Like,
Right.
oh, what'd she
snout
do?
going.
She fucking
Yeah.
pee in the toilet
Give me
seat?
the
Like,
gossip.
leave garbage out? Yeah. Like, I want to know.
What the fuck?
Wouldn't put toilet paper over her tampons. What?
Gross. Oh, so gross.
It's the little courtesies. All right. My what's sexy is serial defecator finally caught.
Oh,
This riveting story takes
Thank
place in Stoughton,
goodness.
Wisconsin. So you got to show the photo
oh yeah, we
that
got
the
the
police
photo.
released.
The Predator
It
photo.
makes you wonder if the drone, it does look like Predator, if the drone has a speaker where they're like, freeze, you're under arrest. Because they're like, oh, my hands up.
Oh
So
yeah,
apparently,
it must because right, like
In
why
this
would they have their
park-
hands up?
yeah, in this park, the people, the citizens were like, that's some human shit right there. What the fuck? Like, there's even some toilet paper by it. It's just out and about in the middle of the park.
We see
And,
white walk
course-
off.
Yeah, rich white people too. They see shit in their park. They're gonna call someone about it. So they're calling the cops. The cops are like, okay, like, call the parks department. Like, blew it off. But they kept getting call after call, but more shit finding its way into the park. So they're like, all right, we got to do something about this. They set up trail cams and they started to catch a pattern. They're like, oh, this particular jogger seems to be here. Right around the time, there always seems to be a new fresh steaming pile of shit. So- With their infrared drone and caught the bitch.
So it was a jogger. It wasn't a homeless person.
I know.
Just the
Even-
guys.
The police even said she is not homeless and she does not have mental health issues.
Oh man,
Oh,
she just,
yeah.
It's a
Just
46-year-old
wanted to take a
woman.
shit.
damn.
It's like,
Fuck.
do you imagine like you're in middle school and you like find out your mom's the serial defecator?
The phantom shitter.
oh,
Yeah, the
Premeditated,
phantom
they
shitter, you gotta
think
live
brought-
that down.
No, it was premeditated. He brought toilet paper with her.
She
Yeah,
must have
that's
had a
true.
criminal record because.
Plan on taking his shit in the park.
Oh yeah,
What
it
if
was
she just
premeditated.
knew she was gonna have to then?
She got charged with indecent exposure, I believe. No,
Nobody
indecent
saw exposure
conduct.
to. Okay.
Indecent conduct. So
Misdemeanor. We'll get probation.
yeah, it's a misdemeanor. They haven't released her name, but I really want to see what she looks like.
Why?
Like, because I want to be either surprised or be like, oh, that's totally a park shitter face. Like, look at her. Like some people you could just tell, you know, which is like, oh yeah,
Looks
that
like
dude
he
was
took to
really
the
weird.
park.
Totally a park shitter face. Oh,
Moving along, do you fuck what you think? Oracle, fucking piece of shit computer.
Yeah.
D-Link SER5.
Yeah, fucking
What's
this
that?
lady took a dookie and a fucking B-Link Sur 5 Max came out of her asshole and dropped on my fucking desk. So it's like a little mini PC or whatever. I was getting a demo together for an event that I was doing last week. So I'm trying to get this shit together, and everything was okay for like the first few days, but then all of a sudden the thing started rebooting on me, like
Just in the middle of what you're doing.
in the middle of what I'm doing. I'm like, okay,
Ugh.
that's kind of weird. What's going on here? And then it got to the point where it was just doing it within, fucking 20 seconds or whatever of powering up. So it's like, okay, yep, the thermal paste is probably not good on this thing, right? It's probably overheating. I looked it up, and there were, because I bought this thing in kind of a rush because I was trying to get this shit together. And for that particular model, it was like an AMD processor. They're like, this guy was like, yeah, this thing's a piece of shit. I'm fucking sending 30 of them back because he probably had like a project that he was doing or whatever. So yeah, I'm glad I pulled the plug on that. I ended up going with a Lenovo, which I'm actually very happy with. I'll probably be talking
Another
about
mini
that.
one.
It's a mini one, but it's way meatier than that thing is. It's got a much better kind of heat dissipation and things like that. I'll talk about it next week. It's actually I'm very impressed with it. But yeah, I guess these B-Links they're used a lot as emulators, emulation boxes and shit like that. Which okay, I mean, but the one that I got, fuck no, that thing was a fucking heap of fucking trash. So
it wasn't worth a toaster.
No, it was not. So I think it also a Chinese company or whatever. I was looking like, okay, can I get some support on this? Maybe it's driver updates and stuff like that. I'm on their website and it's like, I can't even get the driver updates or the, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here? So you get what you pay for, and that's not what I needed. But also, like, if I pay whatever that costs, like $500, I don't want something that's going to break in 2 fucking days. And honestly, not under a lot of load either. Like, not like ridiculous amount. So, yeah.
Fucking, that's some shit. Some fucking bullshit. All right, moving on. Mystic, I don't want to buy your shit.
So yeah, after
Was Oracle
showed
trying to
me-
sell you a computer?
No.
Yeah, can I interest you in this fucking... Man, I'll
don't
give
wanna
it to you
fight.
for good deal,
Um,
$450.
After Oracle showed me this SEO stuff on YouTube and I started posting stuff on this page, I've been watching a lot of like dudes on YouTube that fucking are like, follow these rules, man, and your shit. Bleh. And inevitably it's always like, and go to my page and you can fucking, I'll teach you how to do this. And I was like, dude, you already pretty much told me. You just have to take what you fucking told me and just adjust it a little bit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Who do people actually pay for
what
these
extra
things?
can I learn?
Yeah. They do.
That's crazy to me.
They do.
I
Yeah.
want to be one of those people that sells people shit. I don't want to buy it. I just want to sell them bullshit. So
There you go.
how
Tell
do
the
we get to
secrets
that
through
point?
longevity and all that. I think of how many of those. That one dude who was like in the Epstein files, that he was like some longevity doctor recently. But he's that kind of
That's the
like
shit out of
shit
me.
where it's like, subscribe to me and you'll learn the secrets of like eating these things, and and then they
Right?
just
Yeah.
all circle jerk
been-
on each other's podcasts.
Been watching
Right.
videos for the upcoming trip and shit about like things to do while we're in the city. And then I'm like, if you want to know more about hotels and stuff, like you go here and buy my shit about hotels. I'm like, no, I could just Google hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Or get my full guide here. I'm like, or I can just watch your free YouTube videos. It works.
Yeah, they pretty much tell you everything in the
Yeah,
YouTube
they do.
videos.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Come buy my shit, though." No.
We're gonna have to
Yeah.
figure it out from there. All right. I'm moving along. Teddy, my fucking phone hasn't shipped yet.
Fuck, phone hasn't shipped yet. So
Are you phoneless or just got a shit phone?
I've got a phone. I it's time for an upgrade. And I wanted to get a new phone. And so the new phone I wanted to get was the Fold 7. And so I go to two AT&T stores here. They don't have it. I go to Best Buy, and they have it. They have a bunch of them, but because it's AT&T, I can't do my trade in there. But so I just did it on the app. They have a deal going on right now where they're giving pretty much giving the phones away. They're $1,000. You trade your phone in, you get $1,000 off. The phone's $2,000.
Jeez. Man,
so
this is
$2,000
fucking
phone. So you
goddamn,
get it for half price.
man. $2,000
Get it for half price.
phone? Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's not the
Half
same
price.
as you pretty much get it free. I thought that's what you said first.
No, I said they're pretty much giving away. You get them half off.
Okay, give it away.
Yeah, giving it away, not yeah. So so I did it on the app, and I paid for fucking next day shipping. My shit should have been here today. It
Right.
didn't come today. My case came today, so I'm sitting there like, cool case. I got a fucking phone to put
I
in.
hate when the next day fails
Yeah,
you.
right. It's like, come on, what the fuck?
And
Yes,
it's funny
you
every time
said
my
I
wife,
could have it by
every
now.
time my wife's done it, which with her new phones, whatever, it's come the next day, and I'm like, what the fuck is up? I mean, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So I was kind of pissed. And they keep it on the app. It says that like, somebody has to be there to sign for it. Well, if it comes tomorrow, I'm at work. So what I want to tell the guy is, look, I'll give you I'm gonna talk to my ring, but like, I'll give you the code to my door. Just put it in the door, bro, and just lock my door back. So hopefully that'll work. But yeah, my fucking phone's not here. I paid for next day shipping, and the shit's not here. And I ordered the shit at like noon. So I mean, it should be, this is like.
Teddy comes home and his house is fully robbed, but his phone's still there.
But the phone is there. The phone is there, but my fucking everything's gone.
Oh, that's good. All right.
My fucking phone.
Moving along to, I think it's little old me. The El Paso airspace closure. You see this fucking shit show? And of course, they're like, well, we don't really know.
I saw something about
So,
it.
like, in the middle of the night, it was like Sunday night, they, basically a sudden and unexpected closure where the FFA is like, or the FAA, not the Future Farmers of America. Nothing to do
They're
with
like,
them.
we're shutting this shit down.
Yeah. Fucking put their tractors on the runway. So anyways, fucking El Paso's just told no commercial flights, no private flights, like no medevac. Fucking medevac couldn't even. Total shutdown. And they're like, oh, there's a cartel drone. We're shutting it down for 10 days. It's
10
like, 10
days?
Yes, that was the original announcement. And also because everyone's like, what? Like, we haven't shut down U.S. airspace like this since 9/11. And that was after a terrorist attack where people are like, what the fuck happened? And 10-day closure. Then, like, I don't know, it almost seemed like it was less than 12 hours. By the next morning or like lunchtime, it was reported, oh, we've opened up the airspace. It's all good to go again. Initially, it was like, it's got to be aliens, right? They got to clean some shit up. It's a new Roswell. Well, no. Then they said, oh, yeah, it was a cartel drone. But then the FAA, like, basically kind of said, like, hey, like, we don't even know why we were told we had to shut this down, but we were told by the higher ups to shut this down. And now there's talk and reports that the Air Force Base nearby was possibly using lasers to shoot down drones. And that somehow caused some panic where someone at the FAA was like, we got to shut this shit down.
We got some Star Wars shit going on over here, buddy. We need to clear out.
Because it's the 23rd largest city in America.
Yeah, that's a big fucking. I'm sure that airport is busy as fuck.
And you had, a new fucking heart being flown in for a transplant.
Their biggest city. I didn't think El Paso was that big.
And all of a sudden, the fucking medical helicopter has to fly 3 hours away. And they got to drive your new heart. I'd be pissed.
Way to go.
I watched a thing on El Paso. It actually, like, the population goes up quite a bit during the day because a lot of Mexican people fucking work in El Paso and live in Juarez.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like, you got to kind of because Juarez is literally right across the river. So, like, if you add those two populations together, like, the metro area is actually pretty fucking big for El Paso.
Well, and I think I saw some reporter also said, like, close for a drone incursion. Like, the airport has, like, an average 300 plus drone incursions a year. Like, it's right across the Mexican border. So, like, cartel drones are not, like, uncommon, and they don't shut everything down.
They did for this one, man.
To be seen.
I think people are getting fucking jumpy. I'll be honest with you. With that, you guys see that fucking trailer for the new Disclosure movie from Spielberg?
It's like they're trying to tell us something.
I honestly, because Spielberg, man, he's been fucking on this for a while, right? Like, he's been making these movies for a while. And it feels like with all the shit that's been going on with kind of since 2017, with the Go Fast and all that shit from the U.S. Navy pilots and stuff, right? They've got the cameras and all that. And all of these things that have been coming out. Then you got, like, all this drone shit that was happening in New Jersey and around, Yeah,
they didn't shut the airspace then, did they?
Right, they didn't shut the airspace down. Like, I feel like this, it doesn't make any sense on paper, and it's easy enough to say, like, oh, yeah, some dumb fuck was shut it down. But like you said, Ashtray, we haven't fucking done this since 9/11.
Yeah.
And
you say you're going to do it for 10 days, and then you do it for like 12 hours?
Yeah.
And then you give this, like, weak-ass excuse?
Right. It feels like there's some kind of, like, information prepping, like, okay, let's see how this goes, right? Like, let's prep the populace.
Is that why they put Donald Trump in office? Is so that we'll be like, you know what, we can handle the unexpected now.
Maybe. I don't fucking know.
I gotta tell you, they're aliens. Great aliens, super aliens, best aliens.
There's
it
super
almost
aliens,
seems like a weird cosmic, poetry that Donald Trump would be the president to actually, like, disclose that aliens are real.
Yeah, because he would just say it.
Yeah, because he'd fucking just say it.
They're fucking real.
Yeah.
Blew my mind.
I'm surprised he hasn't made a fucking X video about it, like an AI fucking post of him flying around on a fucking UFO or some shit.
Yeah, right.
It's like he's talked about the thing is, there's certain topics he still does like a good enough politician, like skirting around, like, oh yeah, if I saw any of that, I would totally disclose it. Yep, of course, we should know. But if he knows, he'd be like, yeah, actually, I'm not gonna talk about that yet. Like, not till the Epstein thing gets real on my ass.
Yeah, right.
Then I'll unleash the aliens.
People with pitchforks outside the fucking White House. He's like, hey, listen, funny. Aliens are real.
Yes. Jeffrey Epstein was a skinwalker.
Yeah, right.
That's why he needed young girls. That's their life source.
Keep them alive.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in all seriousness, go fuck yourself, Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's
That's our show.
Creek.
That's
We're going to be here Wednesday or Thursday nights,
Well, he
around
just
10
died.
p.m. Central.
Oh yeah.
Make
that's
sure you
right.
join the conversation at theredeyeport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. Don't dare X us. Like us, share us, fuck us, we're down for whatever. I'm the Ashtray.
I'm Oracle.
I missed it.
And I am Teddy.
This is the Red Eye Report. But yeah, Dawson's dead.
Oh, really?
It's
Way to
unfortunate.
go.
Colorectal